gotta iron out our problems and iron out our problems and try to live it better than that too. We gotta try to find peace within without stepping on one another and with the respect going around the world. Remember we all have murder.
Parent conferencing can be a circus. I get to meet parents who absolutely love me, and on occasion those who want to beat me up. How is America doing? Oh, good. She doesn't talk much, but she's an A student. It's a pleasure having her in the class, and it's a tribute to you, her parents, for giving her the best advantages for doing well. How can she, ¿cómo puede mejorar? Improve? How can she improve it? Just continue doing what you're doing. America said you are a good teacher. Oh, she did? Oh, thank you. You know, she's a great kid. Thank you very much. Excuse me. I hate to break up this little motherfucking Kodak moment. I ain't got time to listen to this motherfucking shit. I got a motherfucking life. Now he done told you little motherfucker was motherfucking okay? Shit. Wanna be up in this motherfucker when I went to this motherfucker. And just cause Brian my motherfucker, don't mean I gotta listen to them motherfuckers brag about they motherfucker. So can we motherfucking move on? These urban schools are out of control. Even walking the halls of this campus, I inconspicuously find myself looking for the nearest escape routes just in case some shit breaks out. I remember sitting in a cafeteria with an African teacher and secretly discussing urban students. In my country, education is treasured. Now, I would never say this in front of white folk, but these urban kids are out of control. It is nothing for them to show up late to class with their I don't care demeanor. Eating Doritos, chili Cheetos, popping gum and talking loud as they abruptly take their seats. And don't ask, why are you late? Because then their neck starts rolling, their arms start flailing. All of a sudden your normal day becomes stress. And if you say, I'm going to call your parents, all you'll get is, call them, they ain't going to do anything. Disgraceful. This would never happen in my country. Unfortunately, in this country, if a kid has a they ain't gonna do anything attitude, they're usually right. I mean, take Brian. This kid was at least 30 minutes late to class every day. Now, most kids don't want to be late to my class because I'll make them stand up the entire period if they don't have a written excuse. One of my goals is to teach them that every second counts. Remember that speech that Debbie Allen gave in the movie Fame? You want fame? Well, fame costs. And right here's where you start paying, in sweat. Well, my speech went something like this. Time is the only constant in our lives. And we need to cherish its existence and its meaning with its infinite opportunity for self-actualization and growth. We need to slip under its wings with an understanding that within its grasp is an unknown that's exciting and full of potential. Okay, it's too wordy. But you get the point. Brian was the epitome of someone taught to be indifferent. Simply, he didn't care. And the clincher was, it was getting to where my punishment of standing wasn't working. Brian's body had simply adapted. He could stand, hold a book in one hand, a pen in the other, and never complain about being tired or his legs burning. See, I counted on the complaining. And the legs burning, and the body's natural urge to want to sit down. That was my deterrent. But Brian was making my brilliant punishment look fun. Mr. Braxton, can I stand up too? And when I said no, look, Rita started showing up So I decided to get to the bottom of Brian's tardiness. I took him aside and asked, "Why are you constantly late?" And what I wanted to hear was, "My mama, she worked 2 jobs, and the only time she could spend with us is early in the morning before the second job. She cooks the whole family breakfast, and we eat together before she sends us off to school. But instead, I got, man, I ain't a morning person." What does a kid know about being or not being a morning person? How do you know how to respond? What do you mean you're not a morning person? Man, just like I said, I ain't a morning person. You gotta understand something. The way that he said it, I couldn't even get mad. It was with such confidence that I just stood there, dumbfounded. Because I'm not a morning person either. But I couldn't tell him that because this was about responsibility. So I turned to him and asked, "Well, what does your mother think of you not being a morning person?" You know what he said to me? "She ain't a morning person neither." How do you respond to that? How do you reach a kid who's already being inundated with adult excuses for mediocrity? All right, this part gets a little preachy. We all know that urban kids score lowest on standardized tests. Traditional reasons are they're incapable, there's not enough money, there's not enough credentialed teachers, and the biggie, standardized tests are racially biased. That's bullshit. The reality is the urban community needs to stop listening to so-called leaders and radio personalities who have a vested interest in feeding the public negative propaganda. I say, let's all be proactive. Did you know that suburban teachers, they get together after school and they write grants to get the extra money needed for their schools? Urban teachers don't have that kind of luxury. They're just trying to survive. At the ringing of the bell and the close of the day, with their throbbing heads in sync with their hearts, under the clutter of graffiti textbooks and vandalized computers, they're just trying to get home before it gets dark. How do you change the mindset of an urban community when daddies have tattooed teardrops for every person they've killed? Mommies are raising families alone. Is that my responsibility? I'm not God. What if we required every parent to volunteer in the schools just like we do jury duty? Then maybe suburban teachers would feel safe and supported teaching in urban neighborhoods. In the urban community, there's a legacy that reaches far beyond what is possible in an ordinary existence. The truth is sometimes painful, but lies are festering, raw, and they deprive the community of life. We need to honestly look to other communities without excuses, see what works, model their successes, hold our kids to the same standards, and begin the process of change. These kids have no idea of the world they face if they are not prepared. Racism still exists, but an education is an equalizer, and a conditioned mind will defeat an angry heart. I want to be stronger for the community, but I need this community to be stronger for us all.